Lakayam. To Lakayam. Tevia. Tevia.
Oh.
Tevia, my friend, wait. Wait, Tevia.
Yes.
Do you
What?
do you realize
Yes.
that after the wedding, we will be related? Yes, you.
Me.
You.
Me.
You
Yes.
get to be my Papa. Papa.
I always wanted a son. I just wanted one a little younger than myself.
Good evening.
Good evening, Constable.
What's the celebration?
Oh, Tevia is marrying off his eldest daughter.
Oh. May I offer my congratulations, Tevia?
Thank you, Your. Thank you. What's the good news?
Tevia,
Yes.
I do have a piece of news I think I should tell you.
Yes.
As a friend. And I'm giving you this news because I like you.
Oh.
You're a decent, honest person. Even though you're a Jewish dog.
Thank you, Your Honor. Okay. How often does a man get a compliment like that? And your news.
We have received orders that sometime soon this district is to have a little unofficial demonstration.
A pogrom? Here?
No, just a little unofficial demonstration.
Oh, how little.
Not too serious, just some mischief. So that way when an inspector comes through, he'll see that we have done our duty. Personally, I don't know why there has to be this trouble between people. But I thought I could tell you. And you can tell the others.
Well, you are a good man. Yeah. It's just too bad that you are not a Jew.
That's what I like about you, Tevia. Always joking. And congratulations again for your daughter.
Thank you. Goodbye. Oh, dear God. Did you have to bring me news like this today of all days? I know that we are the chosen people, but every once in a while, couldn't you just choose somebody else? Huh? Oh, thank you for sending a husband for my Zeitel. L'chaim. Oh. I got it. I don't know. Oh, no.
Now, children, I will tell you the story from the Bible of Laban and Jacob, and then we'll discuss it together, all right? Good. Now, Laban had two daughters, Leah and the beautiful Rachel. Jacob was in love with the younger Rachel and asked Laban for her hand. Laban agreed if Jacob would work for him for 7 years.
Was Laban a mean man?
He was an employer. Now, after 7 years, do you know what happened? Laban fooled him and gave him his ugly daughter Leah. So, for Jacob to marry Rachel, he had to work for him for another 7 years. You see, children, the Bible clearly teaches us to never trust an employer. Good. Now, I think you both know the story of Moses and...
Papa isn't up yet?
No, Mama.
Oh, then enough lessons. We have to do Papa's work today. How long can he sleep? He staggered home last night. Fell into bed like a dead man. Couldn't get a word out of him. Put that away and clean the barn. Call me when Papa gets up.
That was a very interesting lesson, Perchik.
Do you think so?
Although I don't know if the rabbi would agree with your interpretation.
And neither, I suppose, with the rabbi's son.
My little sisters have big tongues.
And what do you know about him, except that he is the rabbi's son? Would you still be interested in him if you're the shoemaker's son or the tinsmith's son?
At least I know this. He does not have any strange ideas about turning the world upside down.
Certainly. Any new idea would be strange to you. Remember, the Lord said, "Let there be light."
Yes, but he was not talking to you personally.
You have spirit. Even a little intelligence, perhaps.
Thank you.
But what good is your brain? Without curiosity, it is a rusty tool. Good day, Huddle.
We have an old custom here. A boy acts respectfully to a girl, but of course that is too traditional for an advanced thinker like you.
Our traditions. Nothing must change. Everything is perfect exactly the way it is.
We like our ways.
Our ways are changing everywhere but here. Here, men and women must remain separate. Men study, women in the kitchen. Boys and girls must not touch, must not even look at each other.
I'm looking at you.
You are very brave. Did you know that in the city, boys and girls can be affectionate to each other without permission of a matchmaker? They hold hands together. They even dance together. New dances like this. I learned it in Kiev. Do you like it?
It's very nice.
There. We just changed an old custom.
Yes. Well, you're welcome. I mean, thank you. I mean, good day.
Good day.
Bielka, what is your name?
Huddle, Papa.
Why, where is Zeitel?
She's in the barn.
Call her out. I need to talk with her. Oh, so how were the lessons today, Perchik?
I think we made a good beginning.
Ah, he's finally up.
Oh.
What happened last night besides your drinking like a peasant? Did you see Laser Wolf? What did he say? What did you say? Do you have news?
Oh, patience,
Woman, patience. As the good book says, good news will stay, bad news will refuse to leave. And there's another saying that goes...
You can die from such a man.
Oh, Zeitel, you ought to be congratulated. You're going to be married.
Married?
What do you mean, Papa?
Laser Wolf has asked for your hand.
I knew it.
The butcher?
Yes.
Oh, my heart told me this was our lucky day. Oh, dear God, I thank thee.
So what do you say, Zeitel?
What can she say? My firstborn, a bride. May you grow old with him in fortune and in honor. Not like Fru Sarah, that first wife of his. She was a bitter woman. May she rest in peace. Not like my Zeitel. Now I must go thank Yenta. My Zeitel, a bride. Oh!
Mazel tov.
Mazel tov, Zeitel.
You call that a mazel tov? And Perchik, aren't you going to congratulate her?
Congratulations, Zeitel, on getting a rich man.
Again with the rich. What's wrong with being rich?
There's no reason to marry. Money is the world's curse.
Well, may the Lord smite me with it, and may I never recover, huh? Here. My daughter Zeitel knows I mean for her welfare only. Isn't that right, Zeitel?
Yes, Papa.
There, you see?
I see. I see very well.
Zeitel, what's the matter? Why are you so silent?
Oh, Papa.
What is this?
Papa, I don't want to marry him. I can't marry him. I can't.
Well, what do you mean you can't?
can't. If I say you will, you will.
Papa, if this is a matter of money, I will do anything. I'll hire myself out as a servant. I'll dig ditches. I'll haul rocks. Only don't make me marry him, Papa, please.
What's wrong with Laser? He likes you.
Papa, I will be unhappy with him. All my life will be unhappy. I'll dig ditches. I'll haul rocks, please.
But we made an agreement. And with us, an agreement is an agreement.
Is that more important than I am, Papa? Papa, please don't force me. I will be unhappy all my days.
All right. All right, I won't force you.
Oh, thank you, Papa.
It was not ordained that you should know the joys in this world, or that we should have a little comfort in our old age after all our hard work.
Reb Tevia, Reb Tevia, I would like to speak to you.
Later, Mortal, later.
I would like to speak to you.
Not now, Mortal. I have a problem.
That's what I would like to speak to you about, Reb Tevia. I think I can help.
Oh, certainly. Like a bandage can help a corpse.
Please listen to him, Papa.
All right, all right. You have a tongue? Talk.
Reb Tevia, I hear you're arranging a match for Zeitel.
Oh, so, he also has ears.
I have a match for Zeitel.
What kind of match?
Oh, a perfect fit.
A perfect fit.
Like a glove.
Like a glove.
This match was made exactly to measure.
Perfect fit, like a glove made to measure. Stop talking nonsense and tell me, who is it?
Who is it?
Who is it?
Who is it?
Mortal, who is it? Who is it?
It's me. Myself. Tevia.
Him, himself. Either you're completely crazy or you've lost your mind. No, what are you, the bridegroom, the matchmaker, the guest all rolled into one? I suppose you'll even perform the ceremony. You must be crazy.
Please don't shout at me, Reb Tevia. I understand being my own matchmaker. It's a bit unusual, but...
Oh, unusual? No, it's crazy!
Times are changing, Reb Tevia. You see, the thing is, over a year ago, your daughter Zeitel and I gave each other our pledge that we would be married.
You gave each other a pledge?
Yes, Papa. We gave each other our pledge.
They gave each other a pledge. Unheard of. Absurd. They gave each other a pledge. Unthinkable. Where do you think you are? In Moscow? In Paris? Where do they think they are? America? What do you think you're doing? You a stitcher! You nothing! Who do you think you are? King Solomon! This isn't the way it's done. Not here! Not now! Some things I will not, I cannot allow. Tradition! Marriages must be arranged by the Papa! This should never be changed! One little time, I pull out a prop, and where does it stop? Where does it stop? Where does it stop? Don't I have anything to say about my daughter, or doesn't a man have to ask the father anymore?
I was going to ask you. I was, but you see, I was saving up money so I could buy my own sewing machine, and that maybe
Stop talking nonsense, Model. You're just a poor tailor.
That's true, Reb Tevia, but even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness. I promise you, Reb Tevia, your daughter will not starve.
He's beginning to talk like a man. What kind of marriage would that be with a poor tailor? On the other hand, he's an honest, hard worker. On the other hand, he has absolutely nothing. On the other hand, things could not get worse for him. They could only get better. They gave each other a pledge, unheard of, absurd. They gave each other a pledge unthinkable. But look at my daughter's face. She loves him, she wants him, and look at my daughter's eyes. So hopeful. Very well, children. When shall we make the wedding?
Oh, thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Reb Tevia. You will not be sorry.
I won't be sorry. I am sorry already.
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa.
Golda! What am I going to tell Golda? You help! Oh.
Oh, Model, you were wonderful.
Oh, it was a miracle. It was a miracle. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles. God took a Daniel once again, stood by his side, and miracle of miracles led him through the lion's den. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles. I was afraid that God would frown, but like he did so long ago in Jericho, God just made a wall fall down. When Moses softened Pharaoh's heart, that was a miracle. When God made the waters of the Red Sea part, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is that out of a worthless lump of clay, God has made a man today. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles, God took a tailor by the hand, turned him around, and miracle of miracles led him to the promised land. When David slew Goliath, yes, that was a miracle. When God gave us manna in the wilderness, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is the one I thought would never be. God has given you to me.
Tell me what you dreamt. I'll tell you what it meant.
Oh, it was terrible.
Tell me.
All right. Only don't be frightened.
Tell me!
All right. We were having some type of celebration. Everyone we knew was there, including musicians. Yes, and then in walks your grandmother Zeitel. May she rest in peace.
Oh. Grandmother Zeitel, yeah. How did she look?
For a woman who's been dead 30 years, she looked pretty good. Yeah. I went over to greet her, and she said to me,
a blessing on your head,
Macho dove,
to see a daughter wed,
Macho dove,
and such a son-in-law, like no one ever saw, the tailor Mottel Camzoil.
Mottel?
A worthy boy is he,
Macho dove,
a pious family,
Macho dove.
They named him after my dear Uncle Mordecai, the tailor Mottel Camzoil.
The tailor? She must have heard wrong. She meant the butcher.
You must have heard wrong, Grandma. There's no tailor. You mean the butcher, Grandma, by the name of Laser Wolf.
No! Mean a tailor, Tevia, my great-grandchild, my little Zeitel, who you named for me. Mottel's bride was meant to be.
Tell her.
Such a match I prayed.
I don't know, but you need to fix it. It's your dream.
It was made.
Your dream.
A bind of standing boy, a comfort and a joy, the tailor Mottel comes oil.
But we announced it already. We made a bargain with the butcher.
But we announced it, Grandma, to our neighbors. We made a bargain, Grandma, with the butcher Laser Wolf.
No! So you announced it, Tevia, that's your headache. And as for Laser Wolf, I say to you, Tevia, that's your headache too.
Oh, goodness, you're right. Oh, goodness, she's so rough. What is that? Oh. Tell them it was Laser Wolf.